Hello and good afternoon. It's 42 degrees Celsius, Tuesday afternoon, 3:35 p.m. in the kingdom. Another day at work has been completed. Whoop whoop, welcome. Well, I guess I could have shared this out and I didn't. Let's see, how do I share this out? Hold on, I'm going to get on my phone and share this out. I forgot to share it. Get on my other phone and share this out so folks know we're around. Okay, we have to go to the old YouTube. Oof. Share it on Twitter. Tweet it out. Go back. Let's share it on Facebook. Okay. That's amazing. I got it to work. All right. Hello, what's happening? Give me just a minute. I had to get it all, what do you call it? Shared out. All right, it is 42 degrees Celsius, a bit humid, typical day in August in Saudi Arabia. A hot August day. And we're hoping the phone doesn't overheat. I've got the air pointed at the phone. Let's see if it'll keep it cool. The problem, I didn't let the car chill enough in the shade. No worries, we'll make it. Hello and good afternoon. It's another weird day in the world. At least for Americans. I was watching and working today, and throughout the day playing on the Twitter and looking. I see they got into old Trump's house. Gary Alwine, what's up? Yeah, the FBI went into Trump's house. I thought that was kind of unique. It's kind of resembling something not so good. What's up, Kevin Boggs? My car has to beep for a little while, then we'd be all right. My not beep thing is going. Bernie Dole, what's happening? It is another day. We've had another day. This week is going by fairly quick. Not that I need my life to rush by, but you know how it is at work. The week seems to be not as great as it is on the weekend for some reason. I think it's because I don't do anything at night. I just go home and, what's up, Frank Rizzo? I go home and chillax, don't really do a lot. And then I think I was up at like 3:30 this morning, so I'll probably be tired. I'm unexcited but excited all at the same time. Ooh, dear Lord, cool my car off. It's hot. I think I need to look at the filter in our air conditioning here in this car. It's really hot, man. I'm not enjoying the pure heat when I first get off of work. And the car doesn't really get cooled down until I get damn near home. I only live like 3 miles from work. So my commute is not long enough for the car to get cold. I'll FaceTime you. I need to get your experience and knowledge soon. Yeah, tell me what's up. What are you going to do? Anytime, Mr. Bernie. Oh, good. Now I'm not pointing at the sun. It's better already. Zach, what's happening? How are you today? Hope everything is good. This is my casual after-work drive home. No, I started doing occasional YouTubes when I get off of work, just to let people know the YouTube channel is still here. I just hadn't done any great produced videos in a couple of years, so I thought I'd do lives for a little while to keep people updated who don't like Twitch. Not today, though. I'm going to bed. I hear you, Bernie. No problem. Yeah, some people don't really like the Twitch and they prefer the YouTube, so my little afternoon chats on YouTube let them know I'm still alive and well. Some folks, I don't know why, but they're really not into the Twitch, and I understand. Twitch is a little annoying depending on your age group. You know, I'm doing the morning broadcast every morning on the Twitch Live, and they're really unreasonable over there. They're a little, I think they're racist age. What's it called? When somebody's racist against somebody's age? I think they just don't want older people on there, so they make your life really hard. But I overcome it with time and perseverance, but it's still really hard. It takes a lot more work on Twitch if you're older to get fully partnerized, or whatever you call it. They make you work much harder. That's just life, you know. Alright, we're sitting in heck nothing traffic. Anyway, I was watching this Trump thing on Twitter and Facebook, and everybody and their brother posting something about it, but no content about it. Who the Twitch managers are, I really don't know. I know they have countries where they don't have enough partners, and they get only 1,000 followers and they approve them quickly. But I'm an American who travels, so I'm on the list where there's millions of people, I guess. I don't know. I really don't know any of the Twitch people. I do know they pick on you a lot if you're not going. They want girls in bathtubs. Yeah, YouTube is doing some upgrades. Good. Yeah, I've gotten a few YouTube things, and the only thing I'd like to see better with YouTube is the live chat to be more, I don't know, more active. I don't know, the live chat on the YouTube, the delay is kind of confusing sometimes. So it's hard to carry on a conversation if you're in the chat with another chatter. You know what I mean? Whereas the Twitch, you can chat with each other instantly, but in the YouTube, it seems to be a hold pattern. I don't know. I don't think I have any settings to slow the chat, but it slows it down. And the secret to any big group and good group is to have the chat in real time. I think they delay it on purpose to make sure there's no nonsense, you know, no bots like there used to be on Periscope. I don't really get any bots on Twitch, though. We get a few people that come in together and maybe annoy a broadcast, but you don't really get bots. I haven't had bots in a while, except for the regular bot that wants you to send money because you won a contest. Instagram and Twitter has a lot of bots. Yeah. Good picture on YouTube. Yeah, it's excellent. Yeah, the Twitter doesn't work on the live broadcast. The quality is terrible. YouTube is probably the long-term solution. I just have to make a move sooner or later. I've been really holding out for months and months on, you know, all the effort put into Twitch. And it's kind of gets a little, what do you call it? It's kind of gets old working 3 times as hard as everybody else to get to the same point. If they need 1,000 people, I need 100,000. You know, everything that a normal person needs, I need 10 times more. It's kind of funny. They like put me in a category that I need 10 times more as everybody else. But I keep plugging away. You know, I started out on Twitch with 5 people, then 50 people, then 100 people. I'm talking about in the live chat. Now we're always over 100. It took quite a while. Chris Tech, what's happening? That's one good thing about this phone, though. Using the Google Pixel, the YouTube works perfect. It's a Google product. Yeah, the Google works really good. With the new iPhones coming out soon, with the price, they add another couple $100 onto it, iPhone's going to be unaffordable. It's not that it's so unaffordable. It's just really annoying to pay more for your phone than you do for your laptop. iPhones are getting near now of the same cost as a gaming PC. It's ridiculous. The only problem I'm not loving with the Pixel, I'm using the Google Pixel 6. Melanie, hello. Ads everywhere about Pixel 6a. Yeah, I got the regular 6, not the 6a. The problem, the Google used their own chip, and they haven't really perfected it yet, so it's not that great. It's okay, but the problem with the Google Pixel at night, the camera's very terrible. It requires a lot of background light. Sugarfoot, hello. Google Pixel requires a lot of lighting. Whereas with the iPhone, you can do some night stuff, but you really can't do a lot of night broadcast on the Pixel, unless you're in a bright room. Samsung has an excellent camera. Yeah, my problem with Samsung is they try to duplicate every app of their own app that I don't need. I need just the apps that I use. I don't need a clone app for everything. Samsung Calendar, Google Calendar, Samsung Messaging, regular messaging. You know, Samsung has so much bloatware of their own stuff that I never use it. And I really don't care for it. And you can't delete it unless you do you unlock your phone, but then the warranty goes away. Anyway, I looked at Samsungs this week. I'm glad I didn't buy one. Samsung now has, I don't remember, it's 6 million or 60 million devices in the warehouse that didn't get sold in the past year. So they will be flooding the market soon with like a lot of phones. Did ID3KSA hello? Yeah, they have an abundance of 60 million A-series phones that never got sold in their warehouses. So Samsung is probably going to have a fire sale sooner or later. They've got way too many phones. The only problem with, in their mid to low range phones, they use that Exynos CPU. Yeah, Samsung's dying. Their problem is, even in Saudi, if you buy the best Samsung, you get the Exynos CPU, and it's very bad. Google now started their own processor. This is the first generation. It's, moderately okay. I had the Samsung Fold. Yeah, I still have that. I gave it to my wife. She likes it. Samsung phone has a fast charging, better than Pixel. My Pixel has the 35 watt fast charging, fast enough for me. Once I use the Pixel for an hour and a half, 2 hours, hell, I don't need to charge it no more. That's enough. I'm ready to take a break. Yeah, Samsung, there was Nokia for years. Then Samsung came along. But Samsung dug their own grave. You can't have a new model every 15 minutes and expect to have any respect. Yeah, but now, they're way down now. You can't create 500 different models of phones and be successful. I think a portion of the world still uses Nokia feature phones too. Not everybody has fast internet. Internet's real debatable in every country. I know my worst internet, when I'm in the Philippines trying to roam around, that damn internet over there just makes me so, I get angry. You can broadcast from home, no problem, but as soon as you try to run around the city and go somewhere, damn, it's terrible in the Philippines. Especially in Cebu, man, it's a mess. What am I doing in the Philippines? I've had a house over there like 30 years. I have a home, business, sailboat. I'm always in the Philippines. Matter of fact, yesterday we moved my boat from one marina a few hours away to another marina so I can get some more work done. looking like that and saying you're in the Philippines. What do you mean? Not now. You're going to them secret shows. No, man, my wife's there. My daughter's in college there. My son's done with college. He's hanging out there. I've been married 30 years. We lived all over the world, and we have always had our little home in the Philippines. So I've always been hanging out over there. But I usually work in Saudi because it's chillax and it's nice. Is the Philippines like the South? No, Saudi's like the South. The Philippines is a little bit intense. The Philippines is real intense. But when you're out on the islands or in Mindanao and remote areas, it's very beautiful. But when you're in the city over there, every Asian city in the world is just intense. Too many people in too small of a place. From Osaka to anywhere you go, man. It's crazy. From Japan to Philippines to Vietnam to Indonesia, whenever you're in the capital city of these Asian countries, it's intense. You mean the weather? The weather over there is humid and hot. Everywhere I go, it's hot. I don't get a break from... I haven't been in cold weather in so many years, I forgot what it was like. I'd love to have a nice ice cold day with some snow somewhere. Anyway, I got to keep working right now. You got to work. If you're not careful, your time will pass before you know it, and you won't have the income opportunities you once had as a young man. So you got to work and not let your time pass. So you're a suburb guy, like to drive. I prefer living outside of the city, but then again, at the same time, I like convenience. You know, I like to be able to go to the store and do things. Can I ask you for your work is like? Yeah, I'm business development, communications, and security inside of oil and gas for infrastructure projects. So I'm just in business development, always hustling, trying to make a buck, you know. Captain Randy, British spy, whoop, whoop, what's up? Yeah, I'm just always hustling inside of B2B oil and gas security. I work with manufacturers from around the world. Most of the companies I do business with are from the U.S. to Saudi, but I also do business with Chinese and other companies from Japan and places. We do a lot of business through the UK. Most American corporate offices for the Middle East and Africa are actually based in the UK. Did you speak any other languages? I have a little Arabic. I have a few hundred words in 3 or 4 languages, but I'm not fluent in any language. But I can get by around the world a little bit. Yeah, I get by on the planet. I can jump around a little bit in a few languages, but I'm not fluent in any of them. Just enough to get by. I never spoke one long enough to be fluent. The only secondary language I studied was French, and I don't remember 2 damn words. I took 3 years of French. I can't speak a word, don't remember none of it. It was like a waste of time. But in school, we only had 2 choices, French or Spanish. For some damn reason, I went with French, and I don't know why. I've never used it. You better stay away from those kids, boy. On your eye on you, boy. Don't hurt those kids, boy. Oh, God. Now, what is so what is your deal, Tigger? Are you looking for fun? Do you need attention, my friend? It happens. Some of y'all need it. The Longo app help you learn languages, yeah? Get censored, yeah. He likes to get censored. It always happens. Yeah, it's not as humid today. It's manageable. Trolls, yeah, they're everywhere. Well, you know, they just will always be around. You can't do a lot about it. They come and go worldwide. They only act if you get all upset, then they freak out. But if you don't worry about it, it don't bother you. You learn just not to worry about it. They usually folks just need some attention. It's okay. There's always that one kid in class, and he needs some attention. And the problem thing, most people that need attention are not socialized. So they don't know how to be crafty and put together intelligent slander. What's for dinner? I think I told, hey man, leave me alone. You're not my cat. Go. Get out of here. Stray cat coming over here screaming at me all the time. You're not my cat. Go. These feral cats, if I let them in the house, they'll kill my cat. You got to be careful. These feral cats are dangerous. That's not my cat. That one screaming is just an old tabby. And if he could get inside, he'd chew my cat's head off. Stray needs cuddles. You don't straddle, you cuddle him, he'll scratch your eye out. These are not friendly. These are real feral cats. They never live with anybody. Yeah, these are feral cats. These cats have never been involved with nobody. What was funny is, Cole was here and he picked up one of those cats and he was going to treat it like a normal cat. He picked it up and that cat whacked him and cut his nose right through here and blood run down his lip. He got a taste of the feral cat. He didn't believe it. I said, feral cats are not the same. That cat was acting all pretty and fluffy and just out of the blue, whack, cut the tip of his nose. Damn old feral cat is not a good thing. They're hilarious. You can get hurt by a feral cat. They're very unpredictable. I tried 2 or 3 of the feral cats to make them friendly, let them in the house, but you still couldn't pick them up or play with them. They just don't want it. You could barely pet them. These feral cats were raised 100% second, third generation outside. They're not domesticated in any way, shape, or form. Never have been. What else are you trying to pick up, sicko? Oh, actually, I was talking to, I can't be rude because we're on YouTube. I'd like to talk to you, but I can't. I gotta be a decent person on YouTube. We can't really pick on you here. You're lucky though. You're lucky we're on YouTube. We can't be undecent to you. We get in trouble for treating people the way they should be treated on YouTube. Oh God. See what we got going on here. Okay. There you go. That old guy's gone. We got rid of him. I had to get on my computer and put him in, and that pretty much got him out of here. Somebody said, oh, I'm looking at older messages. I feel you grumble about living in Saudi. I grumble. I'm not really sure what that means, but okay. I grumble about anywhere and everywhere I live. Doesn't matter what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm a grumbler. Part of my thing is actually complaining. I get joy in complaining about stuff I don't even need to complain about. It's kind of like a hobby, you know? Some people get on and tell everybody how fluffy and rosy the world is and everything's going to be vegetables and cotton candy and windmills. I'm the opposite. If it's hot, I'll tell you it's damn hot, you know? We all gripe about where we live. Yeah, everybody does. It's normal. I always gripe about stuff. But when I embrace things too. So I take it back and forth. Depends on what my mood is. There's one thing I like about Saudi. and it's the weekend to get away. It's very hard to get that in the Philippines. You should get one of those gold medal medallion ready to show your supreme status. There you go. Get me a medal. I need to get me one of them suits like a general. What's that suit that Borat wears? Pretend like I'm a commander of my own self. Give me a full on, some of them gold things that hang down. Randy, what do you think of motors nowadays? What do you mean motors? Motors what? Motors in general or what? What are you saying about your dinner earlier? Oh, I think they're going to give me beef tonight. I told him beef patties. I'm tired of the cauliflower. John N. What's up, John? Yeah, I'm tired of cauliflower casserole. But I'm not hungry. I'll probably just put it in the fridge and save it for another day. Or give it to the Pharaoh cat. I'm not really hungry today. Whew. It's been a long day. Went by quickly, but this day felt, I just felt good. Cars, oh, what do I think about cars? You know, growing up, I wasted a lot of money and I loved every kind of car you can buy. And I've had everything from Mercedes to Porsches to Chevys to Fords, you name it, I've had everything you can have. But right now, I don't really care much about it. I have my personal car is a Ford Ranger, a quad cab Ford Ranger that has a diesel in it, because most of the rest of the world, we can still get a diesel in a Ranger. GM, I just, I never did buy GM because a friend of mine, his father retired from Ford, so I was getting them on a special purchase called an X plan for employees. So I never really had to pay dealer markup and fight with anybody. So I usually just bought Fords because I could buy them easy with no argument. So I was pretty much a Ford buyer most of my life because of that. I get them at dealer costs below, plus discounts below. You go in and tell them you're part of a plan. As a practical joke, you should try to red lippy to work and reveal in the reaction. We should. Oh. So I just, like I say, I only drove Fords because I got a really good buy on them. If I had to go buy a new car today, I don't even know what I would buy. I have no idea. I don't really want a new car. My car is only about a year or two old. I don't really need another car. Right now, both my cars at home are Fords. Here it's a Toyota because it's company car. But me personally, hell, I don't even know what I would want. Not a whole lot. I'd rather have a new sailboat than a new car. I'd rather have a nice new sailboat. You can keep your cars. I'll take a bus or a taxi. I don't need a new car. Just give me a new sailboat. I'll be much happier. Yeah, I don't want no car. I'll take a new sailboat any day. My sailboat got docked today, matter of fact. Again, moved to another marina. You can barely see it. Let's see, where's the pictures? This guy drove my boat today and up in the evening time. See, where is it? You can barely see it. What's the most reliable and worthy American car? I don't really know nowadays. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. No car is an investment. No car is that reliable. But Toyota, yeah, Toyota's a good long-lasting car. Toyota does really good, I guess. Just stay with one of the big brands. Toyota's your best bet. Really, you don't need a whole lot nowadays. If car is basic transportation, save your money for things that are fun in life. Travel and visiting the world, that's fun. If you need to just get to work, get yourself a Toyota Corolla. You don't need more. And they're kind of expensive. Save money. Get your old Hyundai Accent. Just use it to go to work. The best bet is to ask a mechanic. Actually, I've never owned a car so old that I had to take it to a mechanic. So I don't really know about that. Because I usually get a car under warranty. And, cars have 3 to 5 years warranty. So I never need to go to a mechanic. I've never really driven really old cars that require mechanics. My cars are always under warranty, so the whole repair thing doesn't really matter to me. That's my take on it. Now, if you drive an old car, I guess you should talk to a mechanic, but a new car, why talk to somebody and worry about something that's going to be 2 or 3 years down the road? Most cars come with 2 to 5 year warranty, 50 to 100,000 mile. The Saudis do not praise them because I am one of them, but they are considered accurate evaluators for cars. For example, European cars that have problems, so they do not buy them. Yeah, European cars are not made for the heat. A few of them are that way. Even in the U.S., they went out of business. Saab and Volvo, nobody buys them because they can't handle the heat. Most are all made the same. Not really. The Volvo has always had an aluminum head. No, Saab had the aluminum engine. Car is like a portable home. You must feel comfy and get whatever you want to and have fun. I don't think so. I can buy a car for $20,000 instead of $100,000, and I can have $80,000 worth of worldwide adventure. You can have a house in another country. You can have a boat. You can have so many things to enjoy. I don't care about a car anymore. And there's nothing enjoyable about going from my destination to the next destination. I've been everywhere, so I don't care about that. And I would not spend more money on the car because you think somebody will look at you that you're better. Nobody really cares, to be honest. That's a young man thought. Young man thinks he's going to be better if he has a better car. In actuality, nobody gives a damn. It don't matter what you got. Nobody cares. Anybody that only cares about your material stuff in life, that person ain't worth a shit anyway. Dress the way you want, drive what you want, be comfortable, save your money, and enjoy life. Buying some flashy stuff from a Chanel to some Versace shit, driving a Mercedes and all that, that's not me. If you're that way, if that's what you want to do, go ahead. I don't really see any point in it personally. It doesn't make me happy. It's not something, I see a car as transportation. I don't see it as some revealing aspect of my wealth. That's not my program. Some people do. They think they're wealthy because they got a car with a different emblem than you. Think about that. Look at me. My car's got a round emblem. You don't have that. That's hilarious, actually, when you think about it in reality. Somebody would think somebody else is better because the emblem on their car is different than the other guy's emblem. It's quite hilarious. The best place is to live in a city that has public transportation. That way you don't have to own a car, park a car, or maintain a car. The people that live in New York, the UK, and other cities are doing good. Cars like the small Volvo or Peugeot, you'll not see them in Saudi because there's many problems. Yeah, I know. I've been here since the 90s. Peugeot sucks. They're not good anymore. They used to be, but they're not anymore. And Saab, Volvo, they're just not made for the heat. At the end of the day, that's not what I'm looking for in my life anyway. It doesn't relate to my needs, wants, and desires. I'm sure it may relate to many people. There's a lot of people that think if you got this car with a certain emblem on it, that you'll be better and people will make you think you're better and you're going to feel better about yourself because your emblem is different than the guy next to you. I don't care if you have a Mercedes 500 SEL or a Toyota Corolla. I don't look at you any different. For example, the Bronco, you can go to the beach, mountain, and desert, whatever terrains. I hear you. Are you planning to move over to YouTube for broadcast? I'm thinking about it. Preach it, Randy. Take us a while to learn fashion. Isn't necessary. Yeah, people don't understand. You can't preach it to people because they're sold in it. They can't get it out of their mind. They've been programmed and advertised to everywhere, from their TV to their social media. Buy this, prestige, look better than your neighbor, look how wealthy you are, look at your success. And that's what they teach you about buying shit. See, everybody's stuck in the world of consumerism. And it doesn't matter where you live on the planet. We're all at the same point where it's all about what you buy. And what you show people, you buy. And the whole motivation to the whole world is buy, buy, buy. You need this. You're better than your friend. You need that. You're going to look better. I just think it is just, material goods are just kind of silly. But if you think it's better for you, go for it. I don't care what you do. The more people that waste their money and are broke, the better off I'll be, baby. I don't know. You seen what I tell people. When someone tries to sell me anything, including Facebook, it's about the brand, it's about the quality and drive experience. No, it's not. You're not a driver for a living. You go to work, come back and forth. You can get a great driving experience about many cars. And most cars, the quality is not as different as you think. If the door shuts a little better or there's a little less sound, it don't mean a lot. It really has no meaning. It actually just shows you're not good with money. Capitalism, yeah, the whole society is capitalistic. It doesn't matter if you're in a monarchy, communist, socialist, everything's based on capitalism. The problem is the over-marketing. When anybody puts an ad, you know what I usually do? I send them this message. When someone posts an ad on Facebook, don't be I always send that to them. I don't want to hear. I don't want to buy nothing. I don't need nothing. Stop posting your ads. Don't be this. Don't be a blank. You can figure it out from there. If you can't figure it out, in a few years you will. Yeah, trying to sell me something on Facebook all the time. The worst is realtors. God, I hate realtors. They're pushing a house, showing you a house. I sold a house, I bought a house, I got a listing. I don't want no house, I got a house. I'm tired of hearing about your house needs. Yeah, I don't care about that. Everybody trying to sell you something every second of every day. Whew, it gets old. I'm surprised people don't freak out more. You get so tired of people trying to sell you something. It makes you crazy. It makes me insane, man. I can't look at anything and relax because somebody's always trying to sell me something. Anyway, I'm going to sell you a goodbye because I'm going to take off my clothes and relax. I've been at work all day. Thank you for spending these few minutes with me after work. And if you like to chit chat with a bunch of people, every morning, Saudi time around 7 a.m., I'm on Twitch TV. We usually have a good group of people there, a little laughs, a little fun, sometimes a little boring, but it's a good group of people and we know each other in the community. And you're welcome to join us on Twitch TV. Randy W. Horton at Twitch TV. All right, bye everybody. Thank you. Have a wonderful night, morning, afternoon, whatever you're doing. Just remember though, be simple, live a better life, live a simple one. See you folks.